Stick around on this channel and we're going to walk through the war that took place in heaven, exactly what happened and why. You are the reason for the war that happened in heaven, and God was already fighting for your destiny before the first man was ever created. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was Tehu Bahu, meaning without form or void. That Hebrew word depicts a child coming into a room that was fully cleaned and destroying it. Every Hebrew word has pictures that are associated with the Hebrew letters, and that is the story that is told with those pictures. But again, we see in Isaiah 45:18, God provides a stark contrast to the creation story in Genesis 1:1, where God says in Isaiah 45:18 that I am the Lord who created the heavens and the earth. I am God who formed the earth. I created it, not Tehu Wabahu. So God is saying, I did not create the earth Tehu Wabahu. So therefore, there was a war in heaven that was resulted in Satan getting kicked out to the earth that God had already created, not Tehu Wabahu, but he created it to be inhabited and not empty and void. But that war caused it to become empty and void and caused it to become Tehu Wabahu. Stick around on this channel and we're going to walk through the war that took place in heaven, exactly what happened and why. You are the reason for the war that happened in heaven, and God was already fighting for your destiny before the creation of the world. Before the first man was ever created, God was fighting for you. He looked down into history and knew that you would be born and that you were worth fighting for. You were worth kicking out a third of heaven to make sure that his plans for you came to pass. In fact, that war was started because the enemy had something negative to say about you being created, and therefore the Lord kicked him out of heaven. It caused the war, and I want to talk about that in the coming videos in Jesus' name.